Okay. So down here, just I would suggest switching weapon to something else because the LMG makes you move backwards when you shoot it, so it makes it a tiny bit slower. So just change to this, whatever. Just wait for an opportunity between this before you jump over, and then you can jump up here and just crouch jump over to not take damage from it. If you want to do it faster, you can bunny hop over and do like this, kinda. It's a bit harder, so just do what you want. Either bunny hop over or just like jump over like this and shoot. You could bunny hop and then shoot it and then just continue like this, kinda, and continue bunny hopping in here. But yeah, just continue through here. If you get hit by that guy, I would suggest reloading because it's nice to have some armor. But just make your way through here. Shoot this. Time is you don't get hit by this, and time is you don't get hit by this. And walk through here. So every time you walk past one of those flame, jet flames or whatever you want to call them, flame beams, make sure you have full health. If you don't, it's kind of bad if you lose all your health, because at this point, you know, from where you got the last armor, you will not get any armor, and we kind of need a bit of armor for upcoming parts or some health. It's kind of nice to have, but if you don't, it's fine. There's a backup strat. So preferably have some health and some armor. This bottom up over here, you can bottom up his head, grab this, I know, just, you know, grab it and make it move over into this part. Since I took hit from him, I will reload. Grab this, push it forward, and push it forward. It basically is holding E and just moving where you want it to move, kinda. It's not that hard. And I would suggest reloading if you get stuck. And you can jump through, and jump and press E there. You can press things through the wall. That thing will explode. While that is going on, you want to jump up here and grab the grenades and make your way down here. Where it blew up the hole. Try not to get hit by anything down here. Just by jumping around it. If you do, suggest reloading. Shoot that thing. Just to run straight up, you know. You can run normally here. Just shoot that. Try not to take damage here. Bunny up under, take a left. Nothing special, and continue going here. Okay, so when it comes to this point, you want to press this button. Buttons are kind of weird in this game, as you know, sometimes they work and sometimes they don't, so you can press it and it will still be on red. I kind of want to demonstrate it, but alright, just make sure it stays on green. If it's not green, it didn't open. It won't open, so press it and it will start opening. Okay, so in this room there are a lot of, I don't know what they are, but they shoot things. We can take a look at them. This is how they look. You preferably don't want to get hit by these, as they remove your health and armor, which is really bad. So when this starts opening, you want to try to bunny up under for fastest thing, and take a left. And jump up in the wheel, and jump here. So this can be kind of tricky. Make sure you jump before you go over, you know, the half of the thing, otherwise you will not be able to jump. And yeah, don't take damage from them, because this is where we need our health and armor. Go left. Okay, so depending on your health and armor, you want to do one of two different things in here. If your armor is below 5, I would say, or something, you know, if you know, you want to have your armor somewhere between like 7 and 11, kinda. 11, you know, it's kind of hard with 11, but you want to try not. Definitely do not have more than 11 armor, because that will make the upcoming trick impossible. So if you have less than 7 armor, I would recommend grabbing this armor. And then what you want to do is shoot this and stand in it until you get, you know, the preferred armor. As you can see, you take armor damage. So I have 10 now, which is pretty good. Continue forward. Try not to get hit by those. That was super annoying. Go in here, jump out, and jump over to this part. So, this is probably my least favorite trick in the whole game. I'm super bad at it, but I'll try to teach you how to do it. So what we're gonna want to do here is grenade boost off the ladder and land on top of the elevator up there. Which is kind of hard. So what that would look like is we'll cook this grenade fully. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's fully cooked. I'm gonna ladder strafe upwards, and as soon as I leave the ladder, I will press crouch and then throw the grenade. And that will look like something like this. Except not like that. Okay, so yeah, this is hard. That's how it will look. And it will strafe forward, you just, try to move your mouse and move your A and D in the same motion, and you will go forward and land up here. So this is something you will need to practice a lot. Personally, I have a super hard time getting consistent at this. So you will need practice on this, because it's hard. And you see, you want some kind of health and armor, because I took a lot of damage. If you have too low health and you try to do this and then you die, there is a backup strategy. So you don't need to reset if that happens. Basically, what you want to do here is go here and just run forward and jump, and you will land perfectly on this thing. And go up. So these are the old strats. Before we had that one, and you can still use it if you don't have enough health and armor. So make your way in here, get over here, just avoid that thing. Preferably don't get by the lightning thing. Get in here, avoid that. Preferably get over here, take a left, get in here, turn on off the electricity. Or, yeah, that electricity. Forward, over. Get on this ladder. And instead of grenade boosting here, you can now climb as you usually do in this game. So that grenade boost skips that whole part of going down, turning off the electricity. So this rope, or whatever on a cable, is not electrified. And yeah, and now we're at the same point. But since we're not plebs, I'm gonna do the grenade boost up here. So when that's done, just move forward. Get over here, grab this thing and move it. So you can get in here. Usually, when you play this game casually, you fall down in that part. But since this LMG is kind of amazing, we will skip that part and just jump, crouch, and hold, and you just shoot, and you will fly over. And yeah, we'll make it over here before it falls down. So just jump, crouch, and you make it over here. I would recommend not getting this part because we have to do some armor management up ahead. That will require us to have 22 armor, and there are 2 armor pieces coming up in the upper, in the forward part. And as usual, switch weapon so you don't push yourself backwards when you start to break things. So make way over here. Don't grab that. Get in here. And this is kind of an interesting trick. As you can see, when I go to this corner, I'm stopping. If I jump, I'll get up a tiny bit, and I will stand on this part, this tiny little part of the shelf. So you want to jump up on this tiny part of the shelf, and then you want to do a kind of round jump, or out and back in, and you will get on top of this trash can. This will be hard to get used to, as you see. You swing your, if you fail it, you have to jump up on this thing again, and yeah, it's really hard to learn, but basically that's what you do. Just flail your mouse around and press D, and you will get up here, and that's how you get over that. Then it's this part, which is kind of also hard. So break this, and then you want to do a round jump around this cabinet and into the vent, like this. This can be also very hard, like that will happen a lot. So you'll have to learn how to do that. By basically jumping and crouching, so you don't hit your head in the ceiling. And then just like steer into it by holding A. That's how it looks like. So try to find a good position where you stand kind of far out on this, and just jump forward and hold A and crouch into this. That will also be kind of hard to learn, but it's doable. Kill this head crab as soon as you see it. As soon as you get in here, you can have the magnum out and just shoot it. Break this. Go out here, down here. You can fall down all the way without taking damage. Forward here, you can grab the armor on the way. This is the armor you don't want to lose. So if you get hit by something, it's bad. So Don't get hit by anything. Press that to remove the electricity from this cable. Get up. And here we will do some fun things. As soon as you get up here, you want to talk with this radio. And throw a grenade here. There are 2 Marines in here, in that room. If you throw a grenade before, you will kind of unlock them. That's how the best way I can describe it. You will unlock them so they are able to move. So as soon as you press that button, throw a grenade, and you will quote-unquote unlock them. That's the best way I can explain it. And while this is going on, while they wait for the door to open, you break this. Take the health kit, take that, and then you wait here. You will hear some talking, but I kind of paused, so it stopped. And as soon as this breaks, throw a grenade, so it's like behind them. And since you quote-unquote unlock them, which is kind of, I don't know how to explain it properly, but you know, you made them scared, so they will move. If you don't do that, they will not move here. But now when I throw this grenade, they will run forward because they're scared of it. This guy will start moving forward, and he will then turn and go and unweld that door. While he's doing that, we will go back down, talk with the scientist, and he will heal us. Then we go up here, go first to the, it doesn't matter which way you take first, grab the health kit here, then go to the other direction, open up. I usually grab this grenade, I don't know why, but you go in, crouch in, take this health kit. And then you move all the way back to... I don't take damage from that one. You need 30 armor here. Preferably 30 armor. Go back up, and this guy has opened the door. And we're free to move. Free to continue.